All right, guys. Well, here we are in Seesaw once again, and this is just going to be a short video where I just remind you of some of the things to try. We didn't get a lot of time to draw last time, so we're going to draw more this time. The drawings I did see from kids look pretty cool. The only problem with them was that almost all of them were juniper juniper trees. Lots of juniper trees. So we're not going to do as many juniper trees this time. Let's go ahead and get rolling. All right, so I'm going to start with our Gamble oak leaves here. Let me pick this for my background, and if I don't like it, I always just start again. And I'm going to start by coloring in like a background color for the whole leaf too. So I'm going to pick a pretty big pen here and make that leaf shape right there. So there is kind of the general shape of the oak leaf, and I'll fill it in like so. I actually started this drawing earlier with a skinny little pencil, and then when I did this part, it was going to cover up all the pencil, and I thought, oh, I should have done this first. So I've decided I'm going to do coloring in the whole thing in first, and then I'll color on top of it. So now I'm going to switch to the transparent one here, and make it, I'll start, no, not as big, and pick a real different color, which is going to be on top of this one, and color in the leaf again. But I'm not going to color in the whole leaf this time because that'll just make it all the same. I want it to have some different looking bits here. I'm going to start putting in some of those veins. The veins are actually yellow, but I'm going to do that last because if I do that now, it's just going to get covered up. So this is just giving me some cool shape. Let's go over those again because when I go over it again, it's going to make a double line that looks really cool. Some people might complain, Mr. Young, this is not exactly what the leaf looks like. That's all right. Anyone looking at this would know that it's an oak leaf. And it doesn't have to be exactly an oak leaf, right? It just has to make people think of an oak leaf. All right, now let's go and put those skinny lines on there. I'll put the yellow on there to really show off those veins. It's going to look really good. Like that. Boom. Looking very nice. The stem, as you can see, is actually kind of reddish, so I'm going to go back to this one, pick a kind of medium size, make it a little bit reddish, and put that little stem on there, and pick a different shade of red, and we'll do this in the transparent one. Put that on there, and I see some yellowish on there too, so we'll go a little bit yellow-orange, put that on there too. And as you can see, there's more than one leaf. One of the other things I told you that is a good trick is to let your drawing go off the page. So I'm going to do that. See, I should have done that first. Now I'll do the transparent stuff again. So I'm going to make another leaf, and I'm going to let it go right off the page. So let's go back to filling in here, and right here. Please, everyone, don't make oak leaves. You can make oak leaves. Some of you can make oak leaves, but had too many junipers last time. I'm just going to let it go right off the page. Look at that. See, it just went right out to the edge. You don't want to put everything in the middle. I'm going to put another one over here, and it's just going to go blah, right off the page. Ugh, it looks terrible. Boop. I'm going to let it leave the page because that's more real. That's what, that's what real leaves do. Let's make it a bit thicker here so I can color it in and do more oak leaves. And so the tricks are, just to give you a reminder. Oh, I was in the middle of saying, don't everyone do oak leaves. Yeah, some of you, and no one do junipers, right? But some of you can do, ponderosa pine, and some of you can do the grandma grass, and some of you can, grandma grass, I should say. Some of you can do the Engelmann spruce, and some of you can do the Douglas fir pine cones, and some of you, let's get lots of different things. And hopefully, if you have time, you'll be able to do more than one drawing. And you can try some different things because you're going to have a lot more time to draw this time because I'm not going to let this go longer than about 10 minutes. All right. So let's get this filled in here. Anyway, I was reviewing the tricks with you. So one of the tricks is do lines more than once. Like draw it and then draw it again and then draw it again. Another one of the tricks is to change colors and do the same color but different versions of that color. So do a green and then do another green that's a little bit different, and then do another green that's a little bit different. And then another one of the tricks is let your drawing go right off the page. And I think I probably have a new trick to share this time, which is start with the background. Start with what's at the back of what you're drawing, and then put the details on at the end. Otherwise, you end up covering all your details. Okay, and I have to do that leaf down on the bottom too, but I'm not going to do that now. And it would be nice maybe to have something over here too. But I'm just going to stop right here so you guys can get to work. So just remember, the tricks are draw your lines more than once, right over each other. Trick number 2 is use mini versions of the same color. Trick number 3, let your drawing go right off the page. And trick number 4, start with a background color that you can't see through, then put the see-through colors on next, and then put those little tiny line details on there at the end so you don't end up covering up your own work. All right, that's all I'm going to say. Nice short video today. Try lots of different plants, try the tricks, and I hope to see a lot of cool drawings this time. And see you next video, guys.